Hello, everybody. My name is Dion Morales, your host of the Gold Squadron podcast, and we're coming to you live from the top 4 of the Las Vegas Open. Today, I've been joined by my great friend.
Hey, guys. James Rader here. Great friend of Dion. That's my subtitle.
Alrighty, so in this game, Patrick Hanson versus Jeremy Chamblee, the Empire versus different Empire.
Yeah,
it's going to be
very different Empire, actually.
Very different Empire. We made sure to none of the colors overlap on either side, so we know whose TIE fighters are whose as we get into the mix. Who's all of it. James is going to go ahead and take you through the lists. While he does that, let's go ahead and have everybody at home start choosing your champion. Also, our games are brought to you by Frontline Gaming. Thank you to them for providing the internet connection for our stream this weekend. And most importantly, thank you to all of our supporters via Patreon, direct donations, and via Twitch subscriptions. All those dollars do add up and allow us to do things like travel to Las Vegas to bring you live X-Wing action and continuing to bring premier level X-Wing action to you at home and on the go through your mobile device. All right, you ready, James?
Yeah, the Archivist Man and Stats Boy.
Let's have everybody home. Choose your champion.
Your Bet One All champion here on the left is Patrick Hanson, flying a pretty fun Empire list. I like it. You should like it too. We have Darth Vader in the TIE Defender with Malice, Juke, Heavy Laser Cannon, a classic combination of I'm gonna punch you, and very interesting. Just Vader. Just it's almost like putting like 3 hits down on the table and just being like, we got there somehow, so just take it. Have Second Sister out of the new Hot Shots and Aces 2 pack with Extreme Maneuvers, Ruthless, Shield Upgrade, and Sensitive Controls configuration. Doing those boosts or barrel rolls in the system phase, and can even hard one boost for a force using the Extreme Maneuvers. And man, having the ability to one hard turn boost to the right and then hard left with a 2 hard left is just it opens the dial
just a little bit.
Yeah, just a crazy fun dial there. We have Captain Faroff in the TIE Reaper providing a little bit of support here, and really good at not taking damage. Has the ability to, if your opponent, if the attacker does not have any green tokens, you can change one of your green dice to an evade. So really great at staying out at range 3 till you get 2 defense dice, because they normally only come with one agility, and you can use that evade that you take for one of those results, and the other one you can change to an evade. So pretty consistently getting at least 1 evade on that defense. And
we started off here, Vader shooting forward and getting a target lock on Defender Vader.
Whoa! Wow, so quick. And that last ship in the list is Academy Pilot. We have hit, crit coming in here from Jeremy's Darth Vader.
This is Patrick's.
Oh, this is Patrick's.
This is Defender Vader. Got enough after spending the force there. Defender Vader doesn't have that defensive trick. Gonna go ahead and just leave it at 1 crit. Spending the target lock and got the full string as well. The Defender Vader doesn't fare as well, does end up taking a shield.
Wow, gonna take 1. Yeah, Defender Vader is especially resilient against 1 attack. Has that evade from full throttle, and usually takes a focus of some kind to try to help out that defense as well. But in this case, I think opted for a boost.
Yep,
I think that was a boost we saw there, and had to move first due to the road roll. The first player order went to Patrick in this case, so did not get a chance to see what the opposing Darth Vader did.
Now, Jeremy, before the game, he said, in his opinion, that this matchup is doubly bad for him. He said doubly bad. He said, this is my worst matchup, period. He said, so something, and this is my worst scenario, period. And then, yeah, I'll be on stream.
I love making a fool of myself. What can I say?
Well, this is an opportunity for him to try to, to overcome that fate that he believes is not going to be positive.
And maybe we can see Jeremy pull it off, and I mean, he got the early advantage with that 1 damage on Vader. Those 4 shields from Vader, so hard to crack, but once you do get any kind of damage in there, they can really start affecting the health there. So this is not chance engagement, so this is a salvage mission, so no half points on the table, so you're going to have to take all of that Darth Vader to get any points. But if you do, 9 points, at almost half of the needed points to get to 20. Jeez. 1 ship ties up almost half your list there, but what a ship it is, it just pumps out damage.
And let's go ahead and also mention the fact that because we only had 2 different flights of Swiss into a top cut, that means that we started with a brand new set of objectives for today. So we know that in the final it will be chance engagement.
That's so interesting. I think it's going to be an interesting final. Chance engagement, sort of the most, the least direct engagement with the objective. The least overall impact. All right, and we'll go ahead and break down that Jeremy's list on the right here has a Darth Vader in the TIE Advanced X1, and this is the Battle of Yavin version, so has almost the same ability as the Defender Vader, but can spend force on defense, which in that last attack, if Darth Vader Defender had the ability to spend force on defense, would have gotten out of that attack. Would have prevented that damage, but is offense only. Can you imagine if they had left Darth Vader Defender able to use the force on defense?
Oh, that'd be spicy.
That would be spicy. All right, and also on this list, which I think really is the secret sauce here, is Flight Leader Ubel, one of the new hotshots and aces here, and has the ability to do a revenge attack if one of his friendlies took a damage card, received a damage card. So that includes himself, and can attack the attacker that dealt that damage card. Has Ruthless Synced Laser Cannons, Tiber Saxon, Electronic Baffle, and the Target Assist MGK 300 to get some free calculates out there if you have no green tokens and are not currently stressed. So very interesting Flight Leader Ubel there. Super excited to see it on the table. I love these type routes. I think they're super interesting, but they're just so unwieldy to use in a competitive slash consistent format.
They move a little awkward. They're a little awkward.
They have no shields, and there's a lot of downsides. But I think they really are super interesting, and I would love to see more of them on the table. So one way to get on stream, bring a TIE Brute. We want to see it. But yeah, super interesting there. And it has also brought 3 TIE fighters here. Has a Backstabber and Mauler Mythal, 2 of the Battle of Yavin TIEs. They are Darth Vader's wingmen here. Both have the same ability of being able to throw an additional attack die if they have one of their wingmen in their side arc, either Backstabber or Mauler, or even if they had Darth Vader in their side arc at range 1, they would be able to get an additional attack die.
Here's a barrel roll from with Second Sister.
Yeah, those sensitive controls here. Those
so sensitive.
Those to be a coordinate. This is not a sensitive control. I think this is a coordinate action here from Faroff. May have forgotten the sensitive. Like, well, I have to do it now. That's unfortunate, but things happen. All right, and then the last ship in this list is the Black Squadron Ace, that purple TIE fighter in the middle of the board. Your job, TIE Fighter, is to grab objectives and to not die. So whatever you can do to do that, grab an evade, grab the objective, sit on the objective, and grab an evade and don't die. We see
5 straight. Take an evade, stay defensive, and it's going to come in to help out versus Darth Vader in that TIE X1. Here is Ubel saying, this box is my box, claiming it and starting that salvage mission. As a reminder for anybody who hasn't played salvage, you use your action to go ahead and claim and hold on to a cache, is what is referred to in the objective rules. And if you have one of those at the end of the end phase, you score a point, but you can be forced to drop them if you suffer critical damage, whether that be on your shields or on your hull. You also are unable to do repositions while you are carrying one of those crates. We just saw another claim right there from Jeremy, and you are able to jettison the crates before you would score them if you would want to, but it's something I think I've never seen on stream. Somebody actively choose to let one go.
Yeah, we saw it a lot more with the previous iteration.
The previous iteration, correct.
Salvage mission where you cannot do any advanced maneuvers.
Right. But with the current one, I haven't seen it.
I have not seen it either. So very interesting to see here. It looks like
it's going to be 3 to 2 or 3 to 1 in objectives this turn.
Where is it? It's in the middle. Yeah, 3 to 1. Going to take a pretty commanding lead for Jeremy here. And keep in mind, this Darth Vader and the TIE X1 Yavin standard loadout does not have any additional actions, doesn't have pattern analyzer, no tricks, just punch.
Yep.
So usually it's going to want to be taking that lock action. I don't see a lock out of there currently. I think he spent it on the opposing Darth Vader last turn. So is really going to want to grab that lock to actually do use that advanced targeting computer to throw an additional attack die. May actually lock the, I was going to say, I may lock that Academy pilot out there holding the objective. With that advanced targeting computer is so consistent, pushing through damage here.
Looks like Jeremy managed to block the K-turn, forcing a range 0 engagement there.
That's not great. But TIE Advanced are notoriously terrible at range 0 shots, so I think is going to be safe.
But Vader switched his target lock, and he's going into the Academy pilot, trying to get some easy points here.
Okay.
With Vader going to leave it as a single crit, not willing to spend the force. It's a great defensive tool for Vader. It's the advantage he has. Ooh. Spends the lock, will spend 1 force, and ends up getting 2 crits with marksmanship, double evades.
Oh, that's a very lucky Academy pilot. Like the Darth Lord that takes a shot at you, and you like look the wrong way, and you accidentally drift away from the
shot. Like, what's happening? Oh, I almost died.
Oh. All right, looks like no damage from Patrick's Vader defender onto Jeremy. Jeremy's Vader. So, and I think that may be all of the shots.
Yep, they measured for backstabber. This is Mauler going into the Reaper. And the reroll, just 1 hit.
Just 1 hit, has an evade. Oh, gets the double 90s anyway.
Easy.
Get out of here. Would have had the evade conversion because Mauler did not have a green token. All right, looks like to be second sister here. A range 1 for dice.
Ooh,
does she have Predator?
2 crits.
No Predator.
Doesn't have Ruthless, though.
No way.
He just started just Ruthless off of Darth Vader Defender.
Way.
And spent to go for 4.
No way.
And absolutely aggressive and ripping 2 shields off of Darth Vader in the TIE X1 on Jeremy's side. Wow. That's aggressive. Excuse me? You did what?
I cannot believe that just happened. I cannot believe that you would spend Darth Vader Defender, your most expensive piece in the game, by a large margin.
Yes.
A shield off of him to plink the opposing Vader here. But, oh my gosh.
Hit crit.
Okay.
The Force is strong with this one.
That was insane. That was an insane round. Like, it doesn't look like a lot happened there, but wow. both of these Vaders ended up taking. Oh, actually, Vader took Jeremy's Vader took 2 damage. Has that built-in shield upgrade from the Vader, the Battle of Yavin pack.
That's right. So yeah, the Battle of Yavin extra shield ends up coming in big, but I mean, it's still, you still had it. Right now, it's gone.
It's gone.
Gone.
And at the end of the round, we'll do scoring. It looks like we still have 3-1 in favor of Jeremy there. No points currently scored for ship destruction. So heading straight into round 3. Very explosive round 2 there.
As we hang out here, want to remind you that we are live every Wednesday. James hangs out with Will, and they have been streaming Sector Series games as well as some casual scrimmages. Maybe you might catch some Team Kyber on there as well.
Saying that Vader actually ended up taking a direct.
Did we miss something here?
Did I miss a damage somewhere? An important damage. I have to go see.
Oh, he sure is. I see shield. Shield. It is at, is that 1? It is at 1.
My
all right.
gosh.
We got confirmation. Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, thank you, ISO in the chat here for helping us get that damage there. Wow.
So looking at the position, we have Jeremy Chamblee's Vader at a single hole. That is that's crazy. It's crazy that we missed that.
Yeah, I thought
it was
that he ended up spending a force somewhere for some defense, but maybe I just miscounted there.
It's all right. When you have 400 people watching as well, we get it right eventually.
Yeah, eventually someone will yell louder for us.
Yeah. So what does Jeremy do with his Vader here? Do you hit the gas?
Run.
I mean, but I don't think you can afford to run. That's the thing. I think there's a good chance you end up. You are up, but where can you actually run where none of Patrick's ships can shoot at you? I don't think that place exists.
Hopefully, you're able to maybe do a 5 straight, and hopefully the fair off went slow, and you're able to like maybe get an afterburner's barrel roll somewhere to avoid some arcs. But I think that may only be delaying the inevitable. But like I said, you are currently up on objective points, and it's going to stay that way for quite a while with a lot of these objective carriers on Chamblee's side. Jeremy's side.
Chamblee's.
Chamblee's.
Jambalaya.
On Jeremy's side, being a little bit more out of the fight at the moment. Ubel is not the fastest of ships, so it may take a while for Ubel to be getting into the fight. And it looks like the Black Squadron Ace is heading towards the bottom of the board with that objective and saying, I would not like to be here anymore. All right, now we do see the system phase extreme maneuvers.
That's right. And seven sister saying, "Oh, you thought?" Or second sister saying, "You thought we were gonna just leave that middle objective alone?" Oh no! Is stressed.
Yeah.
After doing that, we will. We'll see where she ends up going, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna end up at least covering that middle objective. The Academy pilot rolling around also to the center. This feels like you're covering the center to see if maybe Vader does a hard 3 into the middle, or just to be able to meet Jeremy's TIE Fighter and TIE Brute from the bottom of the board going towards the center.
Yeah, I would have loved to see Patrick give an objective here to Captain Faroff. Anti Reapers and Strikers in general are amazing crates or cash carriers here for salvage because they are allowed to do their pre-maneuver boost for that controlled ailerons or adaptive ailerons, but chose to maybe keep some heat off of Faroff here. All right, we see a 3 straight from Faroff to shed that stress. Keep in mind that the Reapers are generally pretty slow when they are stressed, but they do still have that 3 straight blue. All right, Ubel gonna do a 2 straight, and it looks like Ubel's gonna have. Maybe we did something out of order here. Oh, yeah, of course. Second sister actually has to perform her maneuver. That was just a pre-position earlier. So has already boosted, so no boost action here. Could see a action here. All right, here we see the 2 straight. Just slaps down the evade. All right, Ubel grabs a lock onto the Academy pilot holding that crate and will most likely get 2 calculates for the target assist configuration there. Oh, 5 straight.
Zoom.
Holy moly. No afterburners because you are holding a crate.
That's right.
That would have been a great afterburners, though.
It would have been. Just a bit too fast to actually be able to fire at the back of the Reaper, though. That's what feels bad.
I think you may be out. Yeah. You may be out of the arc that may not line up.
Backstabber ends up doing the same thing. So they're staying together. I know it would be great if they were able to be on a pass where Backstabber could also pick up a crate.
If they were on that pass.
Yeah.
Oh, we do see Vader do a 3 bank. Looks like Vader does squeak by, dodges the arc of both Second Sister and Faroff.
I don't think you can hide from Defender Vader, who's probably just going to go ahead and flip it a dip. But here's the afterburners to try to get a little farther away.
Yeah, and probably going to slap down that focus just to help you save some force. Grabs a lock onto Faroff. That is so aggressive. But those actions for Vader are so important. Without the ability to get extra actions or pattern analyzers, that's the one action you get. One action at a turn.
Yep.
All right, we're probably just going to see a boost here.
There's the evade.
Full throttle evade.
And he's reaching for it. Yep.
Where's my 1 straight? Give me that 1 straight.
No, he's thinking about banking in.
So with defenders, you really need to be thinking. Anytime you reposition, you really need to be thinking about the next turn. Like, does this line me up for a good 4K, or does this line me up for a good 3-turn?
I think what it lines him up for is 4 or 5 straight next turn, because now he's on the inside track compared to the other Vader.
Yeah, he is, and also he could honestly switch targets into these TIE fighters and really start pushing through some damage. Yeah.
It still has range for a shot this turn. Could end up taking care of his Vader problem now.
Yeah. Vader is going to get just dump 2 force here. 1 for Malice and 1 for the Vader Defender ability.
Hit crit.
We'll see the roll.
And there was a juke, but spending the force and lives.
Vader was back on full force after taking a bunch of damage with that hate.
I hate you.
Yeah, Vader. Yeah, boy, Vader was on a lot of force after getting decimated by Second Sister.
Double calculates coming in here on.
Wow.
Spends Flight Leader Ubel spends 1 for hit it crit.
Synced Laser is going to prevent the range bonus here because currently it is calculating. Looks like we're going after the TIE Fighter first.
And without a spin, that's going to be hit crit.
Of course there's a crit in there. Of course there's a crit.
Yeah, so that
pop off the crate. Remember, your opponent gets to place the crate at range.
And it's a damaged engine.
Damaged engine. Left on 1 hull.
I saw the D for a second. I thought it was going to be direct. I was like, uh-oh.
Oh.
So there's the TIE Fighter's options following the next turn.
Sorry.
Remember that they... I was trying to play it off. You should just apologize. Come on, man.
Took a damaged engine. Yeah, damaged engine is really going to affect that dial. Ooh, Second Sister was able to get range on this Black Squadron Ace trying to run away. I don't think so, buddy.
Hit crit coming in from that Seventh Sister. That Inquisitor Extraordinaire ends up being able to push through. Hit crit.
Now we'll see if we get the direct.
That's right. And a mystery crit coming in. That looks like a structural damage.
Definitely a ship crit, I believe. But either way, it doesn't really matter because the main thing here is that it popped off that crate.
True.
Unfortunately, it doesn't have... ooh, you know what? I think if the TIE Fighter, if the Academy pilot does a 5 straight, he might be able to grab that next crate. Because you really don't want to give that crate to Second Sister. She loves to be maneuverable, have a bunch of options for system phase maneuvering, and then also maneuvering after with that extreme maneuvers. All right, I think that's down into the initiative 3s. It looks like we had no shots from either Mauler or Backstabber, and I think that may actually be down to initiative 1s here with the Academy firing back. He may elect not to fire. That way he does not get double shot here from the flight leader Ubel. All right, going into round, at the end of round 3, we'll get scoring. We have 2 for Jeremy and none for Patrick here. We do see a little bit of an objective disparity here. 5-1 with still no ships destroyed. These are all objective points, but as good as things look for on the scoreboard for Jeremy, he is in some dire positions with his boy Vader that he may have to quickly correct and add some more damage on the other side of the table. Oh, I think it was a panicked pilot on that purple TIE Fighter.
Panic purple pilot.
Panicked purple people flying pilot eater.
So Jeremy still ahead 1-5, but with 2 ships limping, and that's 8 points worth of ships also that are limping out there. That are Black Squadron Ace, and of course your most important piece, Darth Vader, in that TIE X1.
Yeah, if Second Sister is able to track down, and I'm pretty sure she will be able to, is able to track down that purple Black Squadron Ace, and the rest of Patrick's list is able to put that nail in the coffin for Boy Vader, we may see a pretty good swing here for Patrick. Yeah, lethal logicality. Good point. Mauler and Backstabber could provide amazing support for Vader as Vader makes his daring escape.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, I thought this was Vader, not Grievous.
Cover my flank. I'm trying to think what
help me, you fools.
So this is Vader's in an interesting situation. So one of the things I've talked about quite a bit on streams is the corners can be quite dangerous, but they can also be very sneaky. I think this is a spot where it would be dangerous. And some people might be looking at, oh, what if Vader ends up just like the X1 Vader just like does a too hard into the corner, and the Defender Vader ends up zooming by. That would be okay for a turn.
Yeah, one turn.
If the Defender wasn't a Defender that could wipe 4K and then boost, that would work. I think that might be a viable strategy. But that right there is a reason to just stay away. Stay away. The more you are towards the center of the map in general, you have more maneuvering options and more ways to end up kind of psyching out your opponent. The closer you are to the edge, those are some very difficult decisions to make, and it also just depends on what ability, what maneuverability your opponent's ships have.
Yeah, and this boy Vader is very unmaneuverable, doesn't have a lot of options for maneuvering. So we see an extreme maneuver here from Second Sister. Very extreme. The extremist. Probably going to see a too hard back in, or could cut in towards the middle of the board to help out take down Ubel here.
I know some people are asking about what about the 3-bank for Vader. That would work, but you get the Patrick has Faroff there. You have Faroff move first. You take Vader and the defender go 5 straight and boost, and you have a range 2 shot.
Yeah, and Patrick so far has done a great job of not getting his Vader blocked in a bad position, because getting Vader, a defender Vader blocked is the best thing that you can do, especially if there's no follow-up shot behind you, because if Vader wants any kind of defensive mods, he's going to have to take that stress focus, which means he's not doing a white 4K behind you with an action.
And here we go, the Reaper banking out and slooping, plenty of space for his buddies to go ahead and move around.
Yeah, please do that too hard now, Vader. All right, we'll see this limping Black Squadron Ace do a 2-bank to clear one of those stress from Panic Pilot.
And here comes the Academy Pilot. 1 hull and a dream right now. Oh, no, sorry. We got to move Second Sister first. Is currently on the center objective. Will not be collecting it. Wants to stay maneuverable. Takes the evade. And Ubel does end up overlapping. One moment, please.
All right, looks like that ends up being not a bump there for Flight Eluder Ubel. Looks like a solid maneuver. And a lock onto Darth Vader Defender. Would be interesting to see Vader Defender do a 3 bank and come in towards Ubel. It's like, I'll deal with Vader later, whatever.
Yep.
Let me take down Ubel while we have a chance. Because, I mean, honestly, Ubel is 5 points, Vader's 6. Like, if you can take Ubel out of the center of the board and maybe even pop that objective off, that may be worth it, you know?
All right, the question, so what's coming up now? They did come and ask us. So when you put down the ship, it did end up moving Second Sister. They discussed it with the judge. They're moving it on. We're not gonna dwell on it. let's just keep rolling on.
They're not quite sure if it was a bump or not, but judge call on the table is no.
Well, they discussed it with the players. They discussed it with the players.
Yeah, the players. Yeah,
and they came. The
judge is standing there the whole time. So.
Right.
Okay. All right. So it looks like it's time for an action here from Vader Defender. What do you think it'll be? I think it may be a barrel roll. Looks like it is. Maybe get some. Dodge the arc of Mauler, get some defense, an obstacle defense from Backstabber, and then maybe get a range 1 onto Ubel. All right, we do see that Talon.
Talon roll, getting aggressive.
Where did I want it? Where do I want it? Front, back, middle. Front, back, middle. Back. All right. I don't know if back is going to give you a shot onto the Reaper. It's close. It's very close to range 3.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe you don't want a shot on them.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, the Reaper has a shot on you.
Battle of Yavin. Trio.
Oh, there they are. There they are. All right. We'll see if looks like Patrick's Vader is first, and it looks like it's a range 3, and it looks to be obstructed to Darth Vader. It may be worth it not to take a range 1 shot at Ubel here, but he is going to do it. May prompt Ubel's lock back. All right, well, you can change one of those with a force. You can't use it on defense, so you might as well use it here. Oh, he's going to malice. Ugh. Get some of that force back, hopefully. Hit crit coming in. What is the direct hit goes down? All right. Ubel going to take 3 and then do a revenge shot at Vader. Here's a range 1 attack. Oh, first we got to do that that objective. Make sure we have the correct timing here. Very good on the players here. Sometimes it's easy to forget that those objectives are on the ships and they need to correctly be changed over.
And you can't miss us. We're the only people on the stage. You can't miss us.
All right, it looks like we're going to put the objective over there behind Second Sister. And here's the revenge shot back. Ooh, do you spin the lock? Yeah, we're spinning the lock. Oh, very unfortunate there. Gets the evade and dodges Ubel's revenge shot. Could have ruthlessed, but I think it was out of range to catch one of those other times.
You come into the Brazil room, miss. Brazil room. So you come into the Brazil room, and we're on the stage in the Brazil room.
All right. Looks like Vader does not have range to Reaper, which means the Reaper does not have range to him. And he's going to take a 2-die shot at Defender Vader with a hit, or 2 hits coming in. Going to spin and evade, still take 1 of those on Defender Vader, down to 1 shield remaining. Even with All that agility.
All right, and a triple blank out there.
That is not what Jeremy needed. Hit crit coming in. A lot of focus results. It looks to be the last shield onto Vader, I think.
Yep.
It is. All right. What is it? I think his second sister is up with this huge range one shot here.
Here it goes. 4 dice. Single crit focus, double blank. Where's the target lock when you need it? Spends for 2. Does get
Okay,
the squiggle.
so
Single crit goes through.
It looks to be console fire. Flight Leader Ubel has already engaged, so this round will not have to deal with that console fire, but maybe want to be one of the actions you take here soon. Ooh, I don't think. Oh, that Reaper does not have arc onto Ubel, which would have been a very spicy attack. I'm not sure how much you can twist that range ruler here.
Just pull it. It'll work out.
All right, 2 hits coming in on one of these TIE fighters.
And spend focus immediately on the double blank.
Yeah. All right, that should be the end of the round here.
So nothing died after all that. Nothing died. Defender Vader looks to be at shields down.
Shields down. All right, 1 force regen here for Vader. Looks like Defender Vader is only at 1 force. Was hoping to see a malice trigger there. That's why he spent the force to change one of those hits to a crit, but didn't get it. Was worth it though.
Oh, shout out to whoever donated $10. Looks like there was a Benjamin Rivet. Just got the notification on my phone. Thank you so much. Our lunch has successfully arrived, as opposed to yesterday.
Oh gosh.
2 hour wait.
I don't want to talk about yesterday's lunch fiasco. I'm still wounded.
It's still wounded.
I'm still hungry from yesterday.
That's how long you had me wait.
All right. Looks like after scoring here, it looks like 1-6. Jeremy continues to strengthen that lead from these objectives. And even though he is just getting peppered on his ships are starting to limp around, still maintaining a decent lead.
Alrighty. We have 36 minutes and change left in this round, folks. Taking the peek at the other top 4 list. Let's see if I can stand up and peer down from the stage. James is going to get a closer look. But right now, if you remember, on the other stage, we have Mitchell Hurst versus Triple Hyena Bombers, Count Dooku and Grievous, question mark, I believe. I don't know if that fits. But I'm sure we'll get an update. I see plenty of TIE fighters alive on Mitchell's side. And it seems like those bombers are still, I'm not sure if I see any dead ships. So looks like it's probably pretty tight. Salvage it's just going to matter on how those objective points are laying right now. So we'll get an update here. As I watch James. All right, what's the update?
All right, so it looks like they're down a tie, but a ton of damage on the Separatist side, where all of the ships on the side have just been peppered.
All right.
All of them are limping around. But I don't think I saw any of the Separatist vultures, I think those are the bombardment drones. I don't think any of them are down yet.
All right. 35 minutes and change, and we are moving here. as we enter the 5th round of play in this matchup. So right now, Academy Pilot just leave me alone, leave me alone. Does he currently still have a crate?
No, they get knocked off.
They got popped, right?
Yeah, and then that was the, I think that was the, no, it was the damaged engine. Yeah. And here we see the Black Squadron Ace also running away.
Just running away, one hole. But the difference here,
both these TIE fighters just fleeing.
in a perfect world, right? They're just kind of limping around with a salvage. They're just limping around right now. That's the difference.
Literally being useless. Not providing in the fight. Just providing a target. All right, we'll see the Captain Faroff here do a 3 straight to clear that stress, and shoot, may grab that objective. I mean, honestly, I think I might.
With the Reaper?
With that Reaper. Reaper is a great objective carrier.
Let's see what the action's going to be.
He's thinking about it.
Maybe thinking about jam if he's got the bullseye lined up.
I don't think he does. It looks like he's reaching for a range ruler, though.
Oh. Does he got it?
Ooh.
Because jam would break the lock. And jam!
Wow.
Forces Vader, if he has an action, to force to do a target lock if you want to be offensive.
That is a evade as well for Faroff.
Ah,
because of Faroff's ability, because Vader most likely would have just taken a focus, right? So now has to take the lock to make sure that he gets his advanced targeting computer online, but also gives Faroff a free evade.
I wonder what's the math on that. Would it be better just to maybe take the focus? Then take away your evade and I get a modifier?
It depends on your...
Somebody math wing that.
Math wing that. That's a lot of hard math, though.
Jersey Shore X-Wing, thank you for the donation for $50. Helping us raise money to pay for our Sector Series prizes. Again, it's a completely free series that we are putting on right now. The round 2 is going on. Get your round 2 games in, by the way, if you haven't finished them up, because today is the last day for round 2. We're talking about a different series, not what you're watching right now. You're watching right now the Las Vegas Open.
All right, looks like Second Sister moves up, grabs an evade. Hopefully going to be able to get a shot onto one of these TIE fighters, or in a incredible spot, maybe even Vader. And still, no one has grabbed that sad face in the middle.
Center objective has no home.
Has no home.
All right, and Ubel will end up bumping into Darth Vader into the Defender.
Not able to clear that console fire, but takes a stress focus only overlapped enemies, so is able to get a bump focus there.
Well, at least Vader can't K-turn right now. I mean, I guess you could. I don't think you would risk going over the obstacle, but
think it's
your prerogative.
I think it's too close to the obstacle, which is a great, really good for the Ubel. All right, looks like this TIE fighter, looks like Mahler, moved up and ended up overshooting a little bit the Reaper and the Interceptor, and will not have a shot. But Backstabber ends up getting bumped into
Seventh Sister.
Second Sister.
Second Sister. All the numbers.
Seventh Sister is on Faroff.
Got it. That's what I was like. I thought there was a 7th here.
We'll see if we
Kellyanna with $38.68. I'm guessing this is some type of conversion. The reason why it's that amount.
Or is it a very specific amount? Kellyanna, let us know.
I think if we look up here, we'd be able to see. Round number. To get it to exactly 500.
Wow.
Thank you, Kelly. So it was a very specific number.
What an amazing person.
Now this is the time. Now this is the time where you start having the battle between the people who like odd and even numbers.
Odd numbers. Meh.
501. 50137.
All right. We are going to see. We're going to mark off Ubel and get that maneuver for Defender Vader.
Let's see where he's going.
Could be a 3-bank.
Yeah, that makes sense. Hitting towards the bottom, maybe just try to pick off that Black Squadron ace, the purple one there at the bottom of the board. You know, our focus is so much here at that top middle. You forget there is a ship right there at the bottom of the board.
Yeah, and it's called. You know what that's called? That's called prime pickings. Prime pickings for this Darth Vader Defender. Even lines up the heavy laser cannon. What a jerk. What a jerk.
And Jokosk 8, another $10. Thank you so much.
Really make it possible for us to come out and do these events. And make sure you guys have all the X-Men content you could possibly consume. Those high notes. That violence.
Here we go. X1 Vader taking a shot at Defender Vader.
Oh, we'll get a arc check here from our lovely TON judge, Brian.
He's got it upside down.
Just looking at range or arc, I think.
Why not? The por qué no los dos?
Okay. So we got a hit focus. Do you spend a force? You can use keep it for off or for defense. Mm-hmm. And you are taking a big shot here from fair off. It may be worth not getting destroyed.
No, yeah, just gonna hold on to it.
So is going to be able to use that evade or just roll the one evade needed. I
mean, he had a he had an evade. Obviously, Defender Vader can't spend the force, but.
Oh, maybe he didn't line up the heavy laser cannon.
Checking out. No heavy.
Either way, I think Defender Vader has a pretty good chance here of taking out that TIE fighter. I guess only actually has one force here, so maybe not. Roll one out of the box. Roll it back in. And, yeah.
Party foul.
Only one hit possible here, so just keeps the force. That's probably a smart decision there. Keep that force and save it for later because if Vader Defender is not doing any I'm sorry.
You're good. Try again. Reset.
If Vader Defender is not getting that malice off, he's only getting one force back a turn, and he loves spending more than one force on attack.
Yep. Here we go, Jeremy. Trail mix. Spending for 2.
Yeah, this looks to be maybe.
And spends.
Oh.
What did I miss here? What?
I don't know. I don't know what I missed.
We saw 2 charges. Oh, Ruthless. There was a Ruthless trigger on Jeremy. Ubel has Ruthless.
Ah, okay. Yeah, it looks like we saw the shield come off of Second Sister.
Yes. Getting aggressive here. And by the way, Tycho 1707 Dono, $100 there.
What?
Thank you so much for your support, my friend.
And Tiber Saxton Strain goes down from Ubel.
And what did? Oh, let's keep going here. Another range 1 attack. This is going to be Second Sister. And that interceptor hit it crit.
Ruthless is fair off here for a structural damage onto
one of those TIE fighters.
It's going to be the range 1 into Mauler.
Mauler Mythal, yes. Another range 1 shot coming in here from the TIE fighters.
No, this is Ubel's revenge shot.
Oh, the revenge.
I think it's going to be hit crit.
Hit crit. And she hasn't taken damage yet, right?
So she took the shield already. So
as long as it's not a double, no double, that's a fuel leak. That's a blank crit in this situation because it's down to 1 hole. This is coming down to the wire. Both players have ships on the edge of giving up the ghost.
Knocks off the crate, though. That is going to stop the bleed here for Patrick.
This is true. So how many?
None.
Nobody's got any?
Nobody got any.
1, 2, 3, 4. No. Mauler Mithel's got one. No?
No, that's,
or is it the Reaper?
That's the one just got knocked off. It's underneath the Reaper. All right, Reaper was not able to do damage there.
Oh, you're correct. So there's no objectives scored this turn at all. All of them have been popped out.
Goodness.
I've been offered a Coca-Cola. I haven't had any caffeine this weekend whatsoever.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Me neither. That's a lie. That's a big old lie. It was chance engagement with no half points all along.
Thank you, sir. It is?
Yes. Jack.
Oh, it's a Jack and Coke.
Oof. That's dangerous.
One's not too bad. We'll be okay.
Oh.
I'll take
Well,
it.
you're not driving.
No,
You're not driving.
I'm not driving.
So
It's all right. We can Pirate Dion on the way.
Pirate Dion.
Ooh, that's a heavy pour.
Is it a heavy pour?
That's a heavy pour.
Man. I love heavy pours. It's a little like, ooh. Ooh, surprise.
All right, Patrick Hanson here is trying to get Jeremy in the corner.
Nobody put Vader in the corner.
Nobody put except when you do. So, one hell ships, Black Squadron Ace, X1 Vader on Jeremy's side. That's 8 points worth of ships on the edge. For Patrick Hanson, Seven Sister, a 5-point ship. Academy Pilot, 2-point ship. Also, that's 7 points worth of ships. So even if they traded these 1-point ships that are alive, Jeremy's still up because of the number of objective points he's been able to get.
Yeah. Patrick really needs to take out Ubel here to get back the damage that has been, or the damage that's been done to his objective score.
Yes, absolutely. And that's going to be tough. Like Ubel obviously has had some health issues, has Council Fire as well. So that's something that could definitely swing the game. Take a breath. We're good. Overlay missing, structural damage on Mauler.
Structural crit.
I mean, we don't even have damage on Mauler.
We do. Hull upgrade.
The hull upgrade.
It's back on the menu, boys.
We need to add some type of text, like in Mauler Mythal, tiny, the BOY. Boy. Or a symbol or something.
Yeah.
For the standardized cards.
Like Poe Dameron, like HOC?
Yeah.
Or HOH?
Yes. Heroes.
There it is, J-Man with the hull upgrade.
I can never escape.
That was like literally my favorite thing about Battle of Yavin.
Like, oh wait, we're gonna get him again, boys. Cannon Knuckle doing his part. Thank you so much.
I think it's canonical.
You're right. Canonical. Yep. I'm terrible. Let's continue.
A bunch of low dice here for the road roll here, but ends up staying with Patrick. And system phase for second sister. Nope, going straight into the Academy pilot here. Too hard turn.
Just chilling. Pretty much these TIE fighters on the outsides, their job is just to
not give up your points.
That's right.
And that is a hard maneuver because of the damage engine. So it takes a stress. Now this is where you do the one bank, right? Oh,
yep.
One bank.
I was right, by the way. Check out the chat. I was right the first time. Cannon knuckle. Correct.
Well, is that canonical?
According to the canon of GSP, yes.
All right. What do we have up next? I think we have Fair Off after both these ties have moved here. We do see maybe the pre-position boost.
Ah, there it is. Here's hello, fifth objective. Peekaboo.
Hey, that's a me. Fifth objective. Maybe time to grab it. Or a jam.
Whoa, Isofane, what are you doing? Thank you, my friend. Hands me a drink.
Hands you a drink and $100.
And $100.
$100 donation.
You out? Love you, man.
There, James.
Yep.
Happy belated, dude.
Thank you.
GSP.
GSP. Woo woo. All right, we may see a 3 bank here from Ubel, and does a rotate. This is actually, I'm sorry, this is second sister.
Second sister.
First.
Is this a sloop? Are we sloop to duped in right now?
Sloop-a-doopin'.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. The sloops on the interceptors, they're so rare. But when they happen, it's spicy.
It is spicy.
It's so good.
Especially when you have force and an evade after that coordinate from Faroff.
Mm-hmm. All right, there's the focus. Down on Mauler.
All right, and we also have. Oh, that looks like a.
Is that a friendly bump or did that clear?
They're saying it landed, and then we're doing an
afterburners. After zoom.
Let's do things correctly. Let's mark it off, and then we can
mark it off the back.
We can move it.
Oh, ties hunting defenders.
How goes the slap fight? Yeah, it's a wet noodle fight right now. No one's died.
nobody's off the board. It's gonna be we're gonna hit. It could be this turn, could be next turn, and things are just gonna pop all over the place. We're gonna go full pinata mode.
Pinata with no calculates. All right, Ubel grabs a lock onto second sister. Man. Ubel, actually so good. Vader has to do the too hard here and try to avoid this rock. No way does he hit it. Come on. You gotta avoid that rock.
Safe. And it looks like it's clean.
No, he hit it.
He hit it?
I saw it, yeah. Oh, boy.
It looks like it's not clean.
Oh, maybe it was?
Clean,
okay.
baby.
It looked like it was right on there. All right, grabs a barrel roll.
I'm surprised. Not a lock.
Focus barrel roll. Okay.
All right, so we're staying defensive.
Does a 3-turn.
You know, the move might just be more about keeping Vader, keeping X1 Vader alive.
Yeah. Man, Defender Vader here in a tough position.
3 shots on him. We'll be able to boost to get a shot against Mauler Mithil, who has that structural damage. Still 3 shots coming in, though.
I don't know. It may. Yeah, still 3 shots. Okay.
Now, looking at the effects, the side arc effects, I believe Backstabber has Vader in the side arc. I think that triggers the ability, right? I'm not sure if Mauler does, though.
Okay.
And are we starting with Mauler? Our shots into Mauler. Ooh, maybe into Stabber. That looks to be on. And range 1.
And not, I guess the other one is structural, but...
They're both at 3 hull. Let's see what happens. Only a single hit.
Vader.
You can use Vader here for 1. And actually still ends up taking the damage. It was only a 2.
Oh, we may have been missing a damage.
We missed the damage. He gone.
No, Backstabber. And Backstabber is the more expensive one. Loses
Backstabber.
4 points.
Bystabber.
Oh, no.
That's big. Okay, that target decision makes way more sense now.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Mauler Mithil firing here. 2 evades on the 2 hits.
All right, looks like Vader may have squeaked out of this one here. Only going to be taking one more shot from the Black Squadron Ace with no mods.
This is maybe where we're going to start getting things rolling. This is a range 1 shot.
That looks to be range 1. Yeah.
From Seven Sister into, or Ubel into Seven Sister first. Single crit.
Ubel does not get, spins a lot.
Hit, crit. Spicy. Second Sister has 1 hole left. And has the evade easy gone.
Do you attack Ubel?
Oh, because of the bonus attack?
I think I would just shoot into Mauler with structural.
I mean, to avoid the double shot, right?
Yeah.
If you can reach it.
Yeah.
That or choose not to shoot, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'll just shoot into. Because if you deal damage, just don't shoot.
Yeah. Because it counts for the buddies too.
Yeah, it counts for buddies too. I mean, in that case, I would just take the range 1.
This is taking the range 1.
Takes another damage onto Faroff for Fearless. And that'll be the end of Ubel, but does get the revenge shot.
Pop. Can he get revenge? Now, did we take off the damage from Faroff for Ruthless?
Yeah, we did. Yep.
Hit, crit, focus.
Gonna need 2 natty evade tokens here. Or, sorry, evade roll.
And not today.
Enough.
Seven Sisters off the board. That's a 5 for 5 point trade.
But I think that still puts Patrick, keeps Patrick 1 point behind, but the main thing here is they both removed their ships.
Yeah, at the same exact moment. Oh, yeah, they're dead.
Yeah, they're gone. But that puts Patrick still 1 point behind, but I think in a pretty good position here. The Vader boy is stressed and is not able to really help out in this case.
And single hit coming in from Jeremy. This is going to be Mauler Mithil firing on Defender Vader and has to spend the evade.
No, that was the Black Squadron Ace firing on
Black
Vader.
Squadron Ace, excuse me. The other TIE Fighter.
The other TIE Fighter. There's a lot of TIE Fighters out there. Oh, I haven't shot this one yet.
Faroff has a shot. It looks obstructed. Vader has a focus. He's got a focus, and it looks like it's probably range 3. There we go. We used the correct side of the ruler.
So Faroff does have a force to spend here for Seventh Sister.
Hit crit.
Okay. We're going to need a couple paint here.
Oh, no.
No way.
Did Vader just die?
Vader just went.
Did we have it right? Wait for it. Don't do it yet. Don't do. Oh, he's dead.
Oh my gosh.
That is massive. 5 dice, 1 paint. 16 to 11. 10 minutes left on the board.
I think we actually have less time than that.
Oh, because right, because we did. Our timer did kind of glitch out there for a minute.
Yeah. Wow. Big swing here, taking out Vader. That may seal the deal unless. I mean.
And nobody has objective points, right?
No, there's still 5 out there on the table. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's the 5th? Is it under Reaper?
I think it's up with the Reaper again.
Will you get out of here?
So I'm thick, and that's who I am. Thank you.
Stop judging my thickness. I'm thick and I destroy Vaders.
That's right.
Destroyer of Vaders.
That's right.
Wow. All right, going into the 7th round. These players are both moving very quickly here.
Hey, James, do you want to go take... Oh, they're already going. Never mind. We'll get you guys an update on the other game when we can, but it looks like it's a tight one.
Yeah, it looks like a very close one.
Continuing the do-si-do here for the limping TIE fighters. Jeremy only's got 2. He's got the Black Squadron Ace and Mauler. The kid's got to come out and do something.
Yeah, we see a 2-bank here from the Black Squadron Ace. Probably just going to slap down the focus.
Darth Vader Defender is the game for Jeremy.
Yeah,
if he can take out the Defender.
5 straight. There's no reason for Vader not to 5 straight here. Just don't even try the 4K.
Yep.
Don't be fancy.
I mean, that's what Jeremy has to hope in for, right? He has to hope that Patrick opts in.
Yeah. A 3-bank, which is white, so keeps the stress, but may end up, there's the other objective.
Peekaboo.
Peekaboo. But may end up still finishing off this Black Squadron Ace. We're probably going to see a 1 hard barrel roll to block the 4K. I mean, you have to, even if you know that he's not going to do it. If you know it, you still have to. That is a 4K. Wow. Super surprising there. I would have figured that he would have either gone for a 3 hard to avoid.
But he got blocked.
Yeah, avoid the engagement here.
Well, the 5 straight wouldn't have fit anyway.
I think it would have. He put it on the side.
That's true.
I think one more base link would have been it. I think you take the red focus here.
Yeah, you have a TIE fighter shooting it down. It's like we're coming for you.
He's taking 2 shots here. I mean, it's only going to be 4 dice, and one of them is not going to be modded.
Yep.
But you have no defense right now. You only have 3 hull left on Darth Vader.
We have an update from the other game. Isofane Field Reporter 16-16 between the Separatists and First Order.
Did he just call time?
They just called time in the round.
Oh, my goodness, yeah.
All right, so we zeroed out our timer. So looks like there's a question on the other side too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, time. Yeah, we know that our timer paused for for a moment, so.
See 2 hits coming in here from the Darth Vader. Deals 1 damage to Mauler. Insignificant, really, because we don't have any follow-ups. So still alive is the main thing. All right, two die attacks here. 1 hit. Oh, that's not great. Gets the evade. Okay, well, that is probably going to seal the deal here.
Yep.
Unless we see some good crits here coming in.
Something crazy. You need something big. Dig.
Mauler.
Dig.
Nope, just 1 hit. Good game.
And there's the handshake.
Wow.
Congratulations, Patrick Hanson. Thank you to ISO, Danko, Baffle, Trojan, Prophet, Shadow, Tycho, Spice, Raider, Lancer, Fallen, Row 6, 626, Chief, and J List. our Grand Admiral patrons. And all of our Gold Squadron patrons and community members, thank you for your support. Gold Squadron out.